Hey guys, it's Frances back again, and I've got for you guys the latest pre-order roundups. So the first figure I wanted to talk about this week was this stunning figure from Kadokawa. It's a collaboration between Kadokawa and Good Smile Company, and it is of this 1/7 scale of Louise from Zero no Tsukaima, and it is her in a wedding dress, and it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, as I mentioned in my One Fest video, I might have a problem with wedding figures right now just because I plan on getting married soon. So I think I've got wedding stuff on the mind, which is maybe why I'm a little biased as to why I love this figure so much. But I absolutely love the design of her big ball gown, but I like the ability that you can change her into a small, kind of more negligee style dress. I think that's really cute. It's also really good for those of you who maybe have some display issues in terms of not having enough area to display such a large figure. I know I have that trouble sometimes, so it's nice to see that there's at least those options if you want either or to display. She's currently up for pre-order for about 17,500 yen. Still a really good deal for such a large scale figure. Again, I mentioned she's 1/7 scale, and she's set to come out March next year. So you do have some time to save up your pennies and be able to pre-order this lovely figure. Next, I got some Nendoroids that came out, and boy, are these some good ones. First up, if anybody's been watching Cells at Work, that show is way too adorable. However, Taylor cannot stop mentioning about how this is just Osmosis Jones the anime. I'm trying to watch more of it to convince him otherwise. However, it is very cute. It's very fun. And from the show, they already announced a few Nendoroids at One Fest, but now already up for pre-order, so that was a quick turnaround. We have the White Blood Cell out for pre-order. He has a lot of cute options you can pose him with, and he looks absolutely amazing. At 3,800 yen, that's a really good price, especially because the series is so popular. I definitely jump on that if you haven't gotten around to it, just because, as we know, those pre-orders can close up. I do feel that this is going to be one of those Nendoroids. It's going to be pretty popular after a while, and everybody's going to want to get their hands on him. And he's releasing January of next year. Next, I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'd mentioned how Nendoroid Bakugo and Nendoroid Izuku were both highly sought after, very expensive. They were Japan only, very hard to get. And it was one of those figures that if you saw it, you'd better want to snatch it up if you saw it for a good price. But they both came back out for pre-order. That means you had a chance to get them in case you missed them the previous time. However, you might have noticed that I said you had a chance. Apparently, it was a limited re-release, and pre-orders closed within a few hours. They already are closed, so if this is the first time you're hearing this news, I am so sorry. You definitely have most likely already missed out. The pre-orders are closed most everywhere. There's no word if Good Smile Company is going to be re-releasing the Nendoroids, but I've got my fingers crossed because I missed out on Nendoroid Bakugo and I still really wanted to get him. Both are set for a January release, with Bakugo at 4,300 yen and Izuku at 4,000 yen. So if you caught my One Fest video, you'll know that I was dying over those B-style figures of the bunny guys from 10 Count. Well, Riku Kurose is already out for pre-order. Again, a very quick turnaround time for freeing from a One Fest announcement. I am dying over this figure. He's absolutely amazing, and everything that we wanted that was shown off at One Fest is brought to a reality now for pre-order. He is going to be a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. He's got a standard release at 11,500 yen, but Ami's got a special deal. For only 500 yen more, you can get an exclusive clear file. So if you're really into clear file collecting, that might be something you might be into. He's scheduled for a May release of next year. So this next pre-order came out of completely nowhere. I have no idea about this company. The only thing I know is that it seems to be an arm of Mythos, who's already a brand new company. The only figure I own of them is this Wedding Nia, which is actually really well made. So I've got some good feelings about this figure, but we'll see how it comes out. But this one's by a new figure company called Maoso House. There's no information about them from before, but them being tied to Mythos does give me a really good feeling about him. This new figure, Wisteria Yoru no Majo Lilith, is gonna be huge. At about 13 inches tall, she's over a foot big. She's gonna be a big honkin' girl. However, if you look at the base and all of the detail they're including, I'm actually very impressed. I'm still hesitant to pre-order. I am noticing that she's being listed as a provisional pre-order, so it looks like the figure manufacturer is still a little hesitant to see if they're even going to be running a full production run. So it depends on if there's enough pre-orders where this figure gets made. So if you definitely wanted her, 100% go out and pre-order her. You don't want to miss out on this figure. She is pricey though. At 16,200 yen, that's going to be a big burden on your wallet. She's set for a May 2019 release. And last is the only figure I've actually pre-ordered on this list. Of course, all the figures I mentioned are absolutely beautiful, but you know, as a collector, sometimes you gotta limit yourself and you can't buy all the beauties you love. You gotta get the ones that you only desperately need. At least that's one of the rules I stick by. This figure is the Naruto Gals Sakura Haruno Splash version. I'd mentioned her in my OneFest video. We already knew we were gonna get her the moment she came out. There was no question on that pre-order. At the same time, this is a Naruto family, so we definitely knew we were going to need it. Absolutely beautiful, non-scale like all the other Naruto gals, so she'll fit with the other Naruto gals in the set. Sadly, the Naruto gals figures, their scales don't exactly match up to the rest of the Naruto figures, but they still look really good together, and at least the Naruto gals girls, they definitely look great together. We're really excited to be adding her to our collection. At 10,600 yen, she is a little pricey, but when you love Naruto this much, you might as well just still get her. Out of all the figures, she's going to be listed with the quickest release time. She's actually set for November of this year. So those are all the figures that caught my eye this week. Let me know what caught your guys' eye this week and what you guys have pre-ordered in the comments down below. By the way, I'm wearing this cool new Nekopara shirt. You guys can buy this in the link down below at the Sekai Project online shop. If you like this video, I would really appreciate if you guys subscribed. I'm trying to make this channel grow and it's something new for me, and I really appreciate you guys being on this journey with me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week and keep collecting.